in the previous lecture, we have discussed about the exclusive OR gate. Basically, the exclusive OR gate has two input and one output, and you can extend this exclusive OR gate for the n number of the input. So, basic symbol for this exclusive OR gate is this. That is A input, B input, and Y is the output. The Boolean expression for this exclusive OR gate is written as A bar B plus AB bar, and this thing mathematically with the symbol you can write. So here we have this exclusive OR operator. Then if you see the truth table, then A input, B input, Y output, then for this 4 different combination, the outputs are like this. For 0 0 output is 0, 0 1 here it is 1, here also it is 1. Now again the A and B both are same, so output is 0. Then from this truth table, we have mentioned some property of the exclusive OR gate, that one of the property is A exclusive OR with the 0 will always give you A. That is called a transparency. Means whatever the input will be there, then the same output will be present. Then another is A exclusive OR with the 1, and this will give you always A bar. So here, this exclusive OR gate will work as a inverter. When one of the input is at high level, then the output will work as an inverter gate. Then here if you see A exclusive with itself A, then this output is going to be 0. Here you can see both are same, A and B both are same, output is 0. Here also A and B both are same, output is 0. So this one is 0. When this input is exclusive OR, which is inversion, then the output is going to be a 1. So these are the few properties of the exclusive OR gate. Now let us see one simple example, that if the A and B are of a different clock, then what will be this output? Here, this A input is there, A input is this is my A input and this is the B input. These two clock pulses are given to this exclusive OR gate. Remember, now we have to see what kind of the waveform will be present in the output. So here you can use either the property of the exclusive OR gate, or you can use a truth table, and from that you can draw the waveform. So to draw this waveform, here we will divide this waveform at different time. At different time, what is that? Inputs. Once you make this marking, then it will be very easy to draw this waveform. Remember. Now, if you look at here, that the A is 0, B is also a 0. Then for the 0, 0, output will be 0. So if I will draw this waveform for the Y, then this output is going to be a 0. Then if you look at this, here it is a high level, first of all you can write where the high levels and the low levels are there, then easily you can mark it. So we have this high levels, these are the low levels, this one is high level, low level and low level is there. Okay. Now if you look at this, or during this time period, A is high, B is high, then when both are high, then the output is 0. So again this output will remain 0 till this time period. Then we have 0 and 1. For the 0 and 1, output is 1. So it will go like this and remain high. And the next one, the 0, 0 inputs are there. So output will be a 0. Now in this combination, the 1, 0 is present. So for the 1, 0, output is high. So again, this output, Y will go to the high level, and then for this time period, this is a high and this is also a high. So in that case, the output will go to the 0. Correct? And then in next combination, 0, 0 is there, that will also produce a 0 output. Then we have 1, 0 combination, so that will going to produce a high output. So in this way, using this truth table, you can draw the waveform of the exclusive OR gate. Then we have discussed about the parity, or we have also discussed about the 3-input exclusive OR gate and the 4-input exclusive OR gate. Remember, we have discussed about a 3-input exclusive OR gate and a 4-input exclusive OR gate. And in that case, we found a property that if the binary number is with the odd number of the high levels, then the output is always high. If this binary number are with the even parity, then the output is going to be a low. So what do you mean by the odd parity and even parity? Again I will repeat this, that the odd parity means that binary number has odd number of high levels, and even parity means the binary number has even number of high level. Remember, this is useful when you are using a exclusive OR gate more than 2 inputs. If you have a 3 input, 4 input, or n number of the inputs are there, and if you want to write what is the output of the exclusive OR gate, then you have to just count how many inputs are with the high levels. And if it is a odd one, then this will generate, remember, here, if this number is a high level, then the Y will be always a, Y will be always a high. But if the input has even number of the high levels, then the output is always 0. So suppose my binary number is this, a 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1. This is one of the binary number is there. If it is given to the exclusive OR gate, means it is a 8-bit binary number. So we require a 8 input of the exclusive OR gate. And here you can count that 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has a even parity. So if it is given to the exclusive OR gate, then the output of this exclusive OR gate will be always 0. Suppose we take another number 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1. Now in this binary number, if we count the number of the high levels 1, 2 and 3. So this binary number has a odd parity and therefore the output is going to be high. So in this way you can check the parity of your binary number with the help of the exclusive OR gate. Now we again see one more example where the exclusive OR gate has a 3 input and how to draw this waveform. Okay. Now look at this waveform. The exclusive OR gate has 3 input A, B and C. And now we want to draw what is the waveform Y, or what will be the output of the exclusive OR gate. So again I have mentioned, whenever we have this kind of the waveform, always you write a high level and the low level in the waveform, so it will be easy to draw the waveform. Here A is 0, this one is 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 and 0 and 1 is here. This is 0, 1, 1, again it is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, sorry, it is 1 and 0. And here we have 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. This is 1 and 0. Once you write this, then you see that ABC, that is with the odd parity or with the even parity. You don't have to remember the truth table. So here if you see A, B, C all are 0, then naturally your output is also going to be a 0. Then here that 1, 1 and 0 is there. The second time that 1, 1, 0. So it is, that number is with the even parity. So output will be 0. Then the next one is 1, 1 and 1. So it is with the odd parity. Output will go to the high level. Then here, this is 0, 1, 1. So that number is with the even parity. Output will be 0. Then again we have 0, 0 and 0. So it will be extend up to this. Then the next one is a 1, 0 and 0. So this number is with the odd parity. Then the output will go to the high, like this. Then look at this next one, 1, 1 and 0. So this number is with a even parity. So output will go to the 0. Then again in the next one, 1, 1, 0. Here these are with the even parity. So this will remain in 0. And here if you see the last one, this is 1, 0 and 0. So this is input is with a odd parity. So output will go to the high level. Correct? So in this way you can say this is 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 is there. So this will be the output of a exclusive OR gate. So here instead of ABC, if you have given A, B, C, D, means the 4 input or the 5 input is there, and if you want to draw the waveform, then just you see that ABCD number is with the odd parity or the even parity, and correspondingly you can draw the output waveform of a exclusive OR gate. Okay. Now we will see what is the application of a parity. Why the exclusive OR gate is widely used in the communication. So in a digital communication, remember, this is widely used in a digital communication. Now we know that in digital communication, whatever the information is there, this information is in the form of 1 and 0. Means our data is in the form of 1 and 0, that you can say it is a binary number. Now this communication is going to be a proper or not. Means I am transmitting some information, on the other end we are receiving the information. So whatever the information is received, that is a correct or not, so that you can check with the help of a exclusive OR gate. So normally what is going to happen in a communication, that when the information is transmitted either through a telephone line or a cable or via air, then there is a large number of the noise is there, disturbance is there, and due to this noise or the kind of a disturbance, your 0 is going to be converted into a 1, or the 1 is going to be converted into a 0, means the noise is going to be right over, and due to that your binary number is going to change. So let us say here we have one of the computer. This is a computer number 1, and other hand we have a computer number 2. Now there is a communication link between these two computers. This computer number 1 is sending some information to the computer number 2 via either a telephone line or a kind of a cable. Now sometimes what will happen, that suppose we have this, we are transmitting this information as 1101. This is my information, or this kind of the data is there. This information will be received by this computer number 2. Now when this 1101 is going to be transmitted or the propagating through this telephone wire or a cable, then what will happen? Sometimes due to a kind of a noise, this data is going to be changed. Here we do not know which bit is going to be changed, but let us say there is a error of a 1 bit, and due to this, here this 1101, now it becomes a 1001. So here we consider that this bit Y level is going to be a 0. That is due to why? Because the noise is superposed on your binary data. Now already we know that the meaning of the 1101 and the meaning of this 1001, that is totally different. This information is totally different. So whatever the information is received by the another computer, then it will be a wrong one. Information is changed, or you can say the information is distorted. So whatever the information is received by this computer, that first of all it has to check the information is correct or not. If the information is correct, then only it will receive, otherwise it will reject the information, or this computer will send a signal to the computer number 1 that you again send the information. Correct? So, in a communication, here we have a kind of a transmitter, you can say, and this is my receiver. So, for the proper communication, we have to check the parity bit. So, here if you look at this, that this information, how many high levels are there? It is a odd number of the high levels. So, that whatever the information is there, this information is with the odd parity. Now, when this information is received, then here you can see that this information is with the even parity. So, whenever there will be a 1 bit error is there, then the odd parity binary number will be converted into a even parity binary number. So, now this receiver will come to know, that whatever the information we have received, it is a distorted and it has to be a rejected. Correct? And therefore, to check this information is correct or not, this information can be checked with the help of a exclusive OR gate. So, whatever the information is coming here, this information is given to a exclusive OR gate. This is given to at the input of this, and if this Y comes out to be a 0, because the communication is through a OR parity. It is not necessary always it will be with the OR parity. You can also have a communication with the even parity. So, here in this computer, this information, received information, is given to the exclusive OR gate. If it is producing a 0, then only the information will be received by this computer, or this information will be saved by this computer. Correct? Okay. Now sometimes what will happen? That suppose my information itself, this information itself is not with the OR parity. Remember. Now instead of 1101, my new information is 1100. This information is with the even parity. And now it is going to be transmitted through a telephone wire. And let us say there is no noise, there will not be any kind of a disturbance. So what will happen? That this exclusive OR gate will give the information of 1100. Now this data is with the even parity. So what will happen? Exclusive OR gate will produce high level. Now if it is a high level, here I have made a mistake that remember with the OR parity, this Y is going to be a 1. Remember. But now when the information is with the even parity, then the Y is going to be a 0. So if this output of the exclusive OR gate comes out to be 0, then the information will not be stored or received by the computer. Here, in this case, the information is correct. There is no noise, there will not be any kind of a disturbance. So without distortion, the information is received by the computer, but it is with the even parity, so the computer will not store this information. Correct? So in this situation, how we can have a communication? Because in the communication, we do not know my information with the odd parity or with the even parity. Correct? So here we require a kind of a facility where you can generate the parity. So suppose your information is with the odd parity, you don't have to change your binary number. But if the information is with the even parity, then I have to convert into a odd parity. And for that we require a circuit which is known as a parity generator. So remember what we are going to do it here. That in this transmitter there will be a kind of a circuit which is known as a odd parity generator. And in the receiver you can have odd parity checker. Correct? So what is the odd parity generator? Normally the information, remember, that information is with the 8-bit data, like this. This information we can have with the 8-bit data. So in this 8-bit data, then whatever the MSB bit is there, this MSB bit you can consider as a parity bit. And therefore, my information will be within the 7-bit. Remember. So, normally if you see the ASCII code, what is the ASCII code? ASCII code means that whatever the letters or the number we have, for that one particular binary number is given. Let us say if you have A, B, C or 1, 2, 3, then for the A there is a one binary number, for the B another binary number, for the C the binary number is there. So whatever the symbols we use, then every symbol has some binary number. That is a ASCII code. So this ASCII code is with the 7-bit. Remember, it is with the 7-bit. So here, let us say one of this binary number or the ASCII code is like this: 1100 1100, and we have a 001. This is a 7-bit. Now here you can see that this information itself with the odd parity. So I don't have to change the number. I don't have to add a parity. Here in this binary number, this is the LSB, and this one, that 8-bit, whatever the 8-bit is there, it is my MSB. And here, this number is already with the odd parity, so we don't have to add anything. So my MSB is going to be a 0. So this MSB bit, it is also known as a parity bit. Suppose the information is of this kind: 110 1100. This kind of the information we have. Then you can see this is going to be with the even parity. I have to convert into a OR parity. So what we can do here, whatever the MSB bit is there, in this MSB bit, I will place a 1. So when you place this one, now you have a odd number of the high level. So this information is now converted into a odd parity. So remember, if the information is with the odd parity, then my parity bit is going to be 0. If the information is with the even parity, then the parity bit is going to be a high. So in this way, that whatever the information we have, that complete information you can convert with the odd parity. Now, how to place this parity bit? Remember, how to place this parity bit? Either 0 or 1. And for that I already mentioned that we require a circuit which is known as odd parity generator. So let us see the circuit diagram. So here you can see that my information is with the 7 bit x0, x1, x2, x3. x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6. These are the 7 bit. And the 7 bit as it is coming with the bus. This is a bus. Remember, bus means it is a data line. So already we have the same number at the output. But whatever the parity bit, this parity bit is there. Here this is my parity bit. So now let us consider one of the data. That suppose this 0011, 011, this is your x0 is there, x1, x2, and this one is the x6. So here this number is 0, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 1, 1 is given. This is the information with a even parity. Correct? Now here we are using a 7 input exclusive OR gate. 7 input exclusive OR gate is there. This number is given to this exclusive OR gate and it is with the even parity. So at this point you will get the output y is equal to 0. Output of the exclusive OR gate is going to be 0. Then the one NOT gate is added. So here your output is going to be y is equal to 1. So whatever my binary information is there, this information will be as it is here, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 will be there, and now this x7 is going to be a high. So here the x7 is going to be added, and now this information is with the odd parity. x7 is going to be high. So this is with the odd parity. So in this way you can generate the parity bit. Suppose this input itself is with the odd parity. Means if you consider this number, it is a 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Again these are 0, 0, 1, 1 is there. This is with what? Odd parity. this 7-bit code is given to the exclusive OR gate. Correct? So, naturally, this number is with the OR parity. Then here, at this point, you will get y is equal to 1. Exclusive OR gate will generate a high level. But we do not want to add the parity bit because the information is already with a OR parity. So here it is going to be inverted. So you will get x7 is equal to 0. So in the output, if you see, this is 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, and now this bit will be there, it is 0. So here now this information is with a OR parity. So remember that if information is with the OR parity, then the MSB will be always 0. And if it is with the even parity, then the MSB will be a 1. So in this way, using a 7-input exclusive OR gate, we can generate the OR parity. Correct? And this OR parity generator will be always at the transmitter end. Now, how to check this parity bit? Then naturally, we use simply a 8-input exclusive OR gate. So this is known as a OR parity checker. Okay. So whenever the information is received by the receiver, and if this information is given to the parity checker, this parity checker circuit will be in the receiver. Let us say this information is 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Correct? So what will be the output of this checker circuit? So here how many high levels are there? This 6. So it is a with the even parity. Output is going to be a 0. So the receiver will not receive the information. It will come to know that the received information is a noisy or it is a distorted. Okay. Now instead of this, here let us say this information 110101 and then 0 0 1 and 1 is there. So this information is with the OR parity, and here it will generate the high level. So it will be received. So whenever the output will be high, then it will receive the information, or we can say store the information. So in this way, the exclusive OR gate is widely used for a 1-bit error checking. In a communication, whenever there will be an error of only a 1 bit, then only you can use this. But if the 2 bits are changed due to the noise, then we have to modify the circuit. And for that, we have a different circuits are there. In that case also, we use the exclusive OR gate. But that is out of the scope of your syllabus, and that's why we are not discussing. But normally, for a small distance communication, the 1-bit error will be there, and that you can check with the help of this exclusive OR gate.